fighting this guy, DC, you know as well as anyone, it makes for a suffocating night at the office. Here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov, putting his status as one of the best fighters on the planet on the line yet again tonight.
He does it every time he steps foot in the octagon. When they say it's suffocating, they talk about the strength, Khabib. Even our teammates say it does not feel like you're going with a lightweight. You feel like you're fighting a light heavyweight. And what do you expect from a guy that spent his childhood wrestling with bears? He is so strong, he's so physical, in the hard work and the intensity of which he trains with only shows when he steps foot in the octagon. One of the most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. We always talk about the wrestling and the grappling and the Sambo, but don't sleep on Khabib Nurmagomedov's striking.
And we saw shades of that in the McGregor fight. Javier Mendez says at times he likes to go southpaw in training. He can't hold you down.
He can't hold me down, but it's okay. It's okay. You can't win them all, Khabib.
So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you gotta think it's gonna take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's gotta be on point, your striking's gotta be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev ready to go, and so are we for our co-main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov will table their brotherhood at least for the next 15 minutes or so as they get set to engage. And I think a lot of fight fans, Daniel, have wondered aloud for years which of these two fighters is better. Tonight we get some answers.
We get some answers, John, and I've seen it. I've seen these two locked inside the small cage at the American Kickboxing Academy, and it was
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Makhachev getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come.
Well, he's got his back now.
Oh, nice. Beautiful ground strikes landed. And another strike from the top. lands for him.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. Oh.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Nurmagomedov. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Well, Khabib Nurmagomedov might have been able to win a kickboxing match here tonight, but taking the path of least resistance and really having his way on it.
And, John, I think that points to the fight IQ, knowing that you possess all the skills, but you stay in. Beautiful submission attempt here.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Makhachev's in half guard now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Nurmagomedov.
Excellent job last round. You really like your ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big take.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready to fight. Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this one.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon and use it as a barrier to get up. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers, dropping hammers. Holy smokes!
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat. He passes the half. Getting him out here.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He's got to be careful here. In the half guard.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hook.
And now he's got the back. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, he got to his spot. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's gotta move, John. He's gotta shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and that helps him to evade those strikes.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, right to the mount.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Nurmagomedov, ground and pound from half guard now. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land in the top position. Go on, Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
We're fine. We expected a bloody fight. We knew this was going to happen. We expected that war. Refocus.
All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Big double leg, double change. Big right hook there by the champ.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here.
What a tight arm bar.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Makhachev's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is having his way with him here. Drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Win the scramble!
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Nurmagomedov. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Hey, scramble, get up! Scramble!
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Great submission defense.
Lands with the ground and pound. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
There you go!
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Go to the body!
Good, solid strike on the ground. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
He got it done with his strike. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' mind.
Side control.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
I want to see more elbows!
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Look to counter that hook! Let's go! Look to counter that hook!
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
I'll stop this. You better fight back.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches.
Back mount now. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Seconds winding down in round 3. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
Ready. Ready. Go.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off that stool, and this is a real test of your desire to win a fight.
Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Nurmagomedov. Well, someone... secures the takedown. Makhachev's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Now he's going full mount. Armbar attempt.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Oh, good ground and pound here.
He's got to be careful here.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Makhachev's a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside position between rounds. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Makhachev's in half guard. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Makhachev's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
Massive shot from the top.
Makhachev's back in half guard. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
I need you to fight back.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
Nice.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 30 seconds to go in this one.
Nice shot there by the champ.
20 seconds left.
Push him off.
Right back.
10 seconds to go in the round.
Posture up.
Great defense by this fighter.
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Stop.
All right, so that round is in the books. Makhachev's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see.
You trained for this. You're bloody.
All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and that's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up. Get that good wrist control now.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his fighter.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut.
Right back.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
All right, late in the fight now, DC. The submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get.
Gotta get going. It does not matter if you get reversed top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. Great timing on that double leg.
Make sure he stays high.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Getting him out here. He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling. Nice defense.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. He's got to be careful here.
Right back! Right back!
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Makhachev's in half guard now. Khabib's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Nurmagomedov's got the back, going for the rear naked choke.
Oh!
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. All right, feet on the hips here. Nurmagomedov's eyes closing up now. Not good for him.
He passes to half guard.
Makhachev's back in full guard now. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
Good work, guys. Come on.
All right, DC, half guard.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oh, there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so the fight goes the championship distance, and you may want to get the black and gold colors out. We're getting a new champion tonight. He turned in a beautiful striking display tonight.
This is one of the best performances that we have seen from a challenger in a really long time. He relied on the striking. He understood that that's where he had the advantage. He used all of his advantages, and I feel like we will hear and new very shortly.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas of mixed martial arts. There is no question.